Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today we've got something a little different. We need to have a chat. So, we learned something about 2K and my team and the community, the developers. We learned something, okay? So, I originally had a rant video that I was planning that was uploading, and again, I was ready to make it live. Until, of course, literally, like I was like 10 minutes away from probably putting the video live. And then all of a sudden, they changed something. We actually got through to 2K and the developers today. Now, I don't know who was behind all this and how I don't know if they hired someone new who actually listening. I don't know what's going on, but we actually made progress today, I feel like. So, I don't know if this was planned. I don't know what's going on, but so let me explain the scenario. You're looking at this Evan Fournier right here. It's a new exchange that was added today with some content, some super packs. But the way this was out of the ordinary is the only cards that you can do this exchange with are available in packs, and that's it. But they changed that after everyone complained on Twitter, Reddit, other forums, things like that. I'm sure there was probably a few YouTube videos made in the couple of hours from 11 to 1 where that was the case. You could only get the cards needed for this in packs, and those packs specifically were VC only, which meant, again, in some countries of the world, you actually couldn't get this card because they don't even drop the VC only packs, the super packs, in certain countries. They don't even do that. So this card was literally unobtainable to some people. I mean, without spending any VC, you wouldn't be able to get this card. It would be unobtainable. But they did change that. So let's see what they did to change that. If you come over to Triple Threat Online, boom, you can see right up at the top right there, Sekou and Killian Hayes are now in there. And if you do manage to land on them, you'll get a pack for their card, and that will be an original owned card of that version. Now, again, you can buy these off the auction house, but they're not original owners, so you won't be able to do the exchange. You have to pull a card from a pack for it to be originally owned. Now, again, that really hasn't been a problem this year because most packs you can buy with MT, or you can get from rewards and things like that, or from playing the game. But that wasn't the case with these, and again, they were only in these packs here, which just dropped today, and so it looked really scummy, and it was really scummy. I'm not going to act like this was some planned thing, like they were going to also plan to drop them in TTO. I don't believe that. They saw the feedback, they saw people was pissed, they saw the shitstorm brewing and coming, and they avoided it. And it was smart of them to do that, because, man, it's a bad look when you tell people, hey, the only way you can get this card is by buying our packs, and there's no other way, especially even if you play my team. Literally, you could play for my team for, it doesn't matter how many hours. You could never accrue VC from playing my team to buy those packs. It just doesn't work like that. You can only play my career, park, other things to get VC, which I've done. I've got 101K, so it's doable. It's not, like, efficient. It's definitely not. You'd be better off to get a job at McDonald's or other things than to play the game for VC. You really would. Like, you'd be better off to do that and then buy the VC. Probably would be more efficient than actually playing the game to try and earn the VC. So, yeah. But I have managed to accrue 100K, which is literally just enough for 10 packs. And I've played, I think, like 50, 60 games of my career. Again, in one season. And then I've also played a lot of park games, over 100. And then over probably 30, 40 rec games. I think maybe even 50 rec games. So it takes a lot to get 100k VC. Obviously, I've earned more than that because I put some into my player. But I'm just trying to show you what it takes to actually get even enough to open up a 10-pack box. It is not easy, bro. Like people are honestly going to see this video. And they're going to say, how do you have 100k when you don't spend money in the game? Exactly. I just told you. I just told you literally how. So, yeah. And some people still won't believe me, which is crazy. But, hey, that's what it is. But let's get back on the topic at hand. So, again, what did we learn today? Well, we learned that they tried to do something scummy. The community said this should not be how this is. And they folded. Why don't we do this more? I feel like we need to speak out as a community more. I mean, I've always been, speaking out and doing this. But I'm just one dude. And yeah, I got some followers, but not really a crazy amount. There's lots of bigger YouTubers, and even if those guys say something, your actions speak louder than your words most of the time. If you go and you say something, and then you rip a bunch of packs right after, like if you say, oh yeah, this sucks, and then you go rip a bunch of super packs, it don't really do much because they don't care about what you're saying because you're still buying the packs. And I've tried to make this stand the past year and a half, almost about a year I think it's been, since I've stopped buying virtual currency from 2K. And, I mean, I've pretty much stopped buying it in general. Just because, like, microtransactions suck, man. I'm sick of them. They make gaming not fun. They've taken the fun out of gaming for the most part, bro. So, yeah. But I've taken my stand with it, and it hasn't really done anything. No, to be honest, we're still getting bombarded with packs and super packs you can only buy with, microtransaction currency. So, hasn't really done anything, but clearly they've shown today that there's a way to maybe slowly fight back at this, man. If you give enough backlash, they're going to fold. So, I think that's kind of interesting. And this is probably one of the first times we've seen this in a while, man. So, I don't know. Maybe we need to do more of this. Maybe we need more complaining. I didn't even get to release my video. and then we got this changed, bro. Because, again, they were just in here, and that was the only way to get it, and you had to buy packs. And so some people got screwed, too. If you saw that and was like, damn, I really want that, Evan Fournier, which is beast, it's juiced stat-wise and everything, 6'7" shooting guard, really nice card. I think this has to do with some sort of French. I don't even know what it is. Something's going on in France, man. I don't know what. Is this like, someone said French New Year's. I think they was trolling, bro. I don't think that's an actual thing. Maybe it is. But, like, there's this France card in here for all Team France. I don't know what's going on with France, bro. I really don't. I probably have some French heritage in me. So, that's probably really embarrassing. But they dropped a bunch of French cards today. Tony Parker and, again, TLC, Killian Hayes. I think these guys are all French. I don't know anything about it. I don't know why these cards came, but I think this just proves we need to push back on 2K sometimes. And we need to do it more often. Not sometimes. We need to do it a lot more often, bro. And man, because maybe we can eventually get rid of these VC-only packs, bro. Bring back these with MT, because that would be nice, man. I would actually like to rip some of these, but I'm not spending my VC. I'm not doing that. I'm saving my VC, first of all. That 100K that I talked about. I'm going to save that for the end of the year for when some actually, like, you can only pull diamond or better or some shit like that. You know that's going to happen. It comes out every year. It comes out in, like, July, August. I don't even care. I'll wait till then. I really will. And by then, I probably have 300, 400K. Probably got to have $100 worth by then. By the end of the year, and we probably still won't get anything from packs. So, I really don't recommend, again, I don't recommend playing my career and saving your VC like this, bro. It's really not worth it. You're not doing anything. I'm really not. It's not impressive. It's actually kind of sad. But I am excited to now grind out some triple threat. You get some XP from winning some games. They put some challenges in for that. And now, again, there is, I think, a double ball drop event, which kind of stinks. But, I mean, a little bit more extra MT that they take away from us with removing the spinners and stuff like that. I think that's something that maybe we need to push back on and tell them, look, I think that's gotta be the next thing. Triple threat online rewards. I think we've gotta get this back to 2K19, so maybe we gotta drop some videos and we gotta start talking about this community, because this is not good enough. This is not how it's supposed to be, man. Gold console packs, shoe packs, this stuff is ass. So maybe we need to talk about this more, and hopefully maybe we can get some backlash on that and get this fixed, because, man, yeah, it's nice when they actually do listen, and now something that looked like it was gonna be terrible, and it was super scummy, is actually a cool thing, because now you can just play some games of TTO, and if you do manage to get to the top board, manage to get lucky enough to get them on the board, manage to get lucky enough to get them with the ball drop, which, again, a lot of RNG there, but I think it's a lot easier to get those prizes now, with how the boards are set up. I don't know, maybe they are, but now, that's actually like a cool thing, because now you can grind for this card, man. And I feel like that's the way it should be, man. If you want to do this type of stuff and allow people to buy their way into cards, that's fine with me. But let there be another way to get the cards. And there is. So that's nice. I like that they actually listened. And I know DBG said put them on the board. And some other people said do this, do that. So they listened. They actually did. So everybody got to talk out more. We got to do this. Even if you're just a random dude in the comment section or up on Twitter, clearly, they listen. But again, the more of y'all and the more of us, content creators and everybody who makes videos and talks about things and says this needs to get fixed, this needs to get, the more they actually have a chance at doing it, I guess we'll say. So we learned that today. And again, this is a pretty cool card. I do want to get this done, so I will play some triple threat. And again, this is why I'm glad I waited, because we got these. What did we get? We got these. my team groups right here. You got to play some offline games. You got to play some online games. So now that I actually want to do this, yeah, we got to play 10 games. That's nothing. But, I mean, it's going to probably take a lot more than 10 games to get both the cards, I imagine. Probably might take 20, might take 30. Who knows? But in the end, you get a really nice pink diamond. So, hopefully that stays on there. Ooh, there is a nice little France weekly challenge. 75 points with that TLC card. The XP for this season's been pretty solid, man. I haven't really done anything. So I'm only at 4K, but, I mean, bro, I've already seen people that have this Buddy Healed and can get pretty high up, and that's what? That's got to be like 30 or 40K, right? Buddy Healed is about 30K, so yeah. I've already seen people that do have that, so still grinding, still working on my team. We're going to do that, but I feel like we learned something today, so that's kind of nice. I just wanted to make a short video about this. I had a rant video planned, and again, they changed things, and I can't just drop the old video saying, wow, this is so scummy. You can only get this card in packs when you can actually get the card on Triple Threat. You can get them from Triple Threat. So things kind of changed there, but they avoided a shitstorm today. Let me tell you that. A lot of people were not happy, and I mean, I'm sure people were still going to buy the packs anyway, which invalidates it, but man, when you start pissing off people, there's a tight line they're going to walk there. Because eventually people are going to say, this is too much, I'm not playing this anymore, I'm not going to do this, this is super scummy, there's other Ultimate Team modes. I think the next thing we need to talk about too and get removed is the contracts. That's got to be, there are a few things that are just ridiculous. Contract in a virtual game, it's ridiculous. So, let's keep at it. Stop letting them screw us as consumers, man, because they've been doing it for a while, and they'll continue to do it, but we gotta fight back against this, bro. So, glad that today, the battle was won, I guess. And you don't have to rip packs for these, but if you did during the last couple hours before that, you really got screwed, man. And, like, honestly, at first, too, if you look at these packs, it's really deceptive. Because when this first came out, if you look at these, you're like, oh, wow. So there's only, 4 amethysts and rubies, so 2 of each. And if you look at these odds, it's an 81% chance in every single pack you're going to get a 91 or below. So if you looked at that, and then you looked at these available cards, you'd be like, oh, well then, I'm pretty much guaranteed, to get one of these 4 cards in, like, almost every pack. So that wouldn't be too hard to get the player. But you have to realize they don't even show you all the cards available here, which is sneaky. I don't like how they do that. Like, why do they show us that these cards are available, but they don't show us the rest of the rubies and the rest of them? I don't like that, because you'd think these are only, the 4 cards, but they don't show all the cards. This has all the Idols releases. So it's really, you have a lot slimmer of a chance at actually getting this card or getting this card than an 81% chance per pack. That's not how it goes. And it's 81% at any of those 4, but it would actually be any of those 4 and the rest of the rubies and all the amethysts. So, yeah, the chances are a lot lower. There's a lot of cards. It's not just them 4. So, I don't like how they do that. That's sneaky. They need to start disclosing all the cards that are in the packs, like up in here, like I don't know. I guess that you can't really do that. There'll be hundreds of cards, but I don't know. Something that's gotta change. It's a little scummy too here, but I don't know. Rant got evaded for today. They didn't get the wrath of Shake and Bake and others, but hey man, get your grind on. Go out there to Triple Threat. Go get that Evan Fournier card by getting those other 2, and man, you're gonna be feasting, bro. It's a stack card. It's got a ton of Hall of Fame badges. I'll put the stats on the screen right now. It's beastly, bro. So you definitely want to pick this up. I'm glad it's only a couple of cards. This is literally the best exchange. Now that we can actually obtain the cards by playing, it's the best exchange there is, bro. So, man, I wish they did stuff like this more often where, we actually weren't getting screwed. But it's sad that, it takes everybody freaking out and calling them scumbags and saying this is awful practice to actually get to this, bro. So clearly we got to do it more, I guess. Maybe at one point they'll get the hint. But that's it. Those are my thoughts. I still wanted to make this into a video. I think I've gotten across pretty clearly. So we had what looked like a crappy situation. It was. And we kind of now have a lot less of a crappy situation. Actually, a nice situation. So, yeah, looking forward to grinding these out. Trying this card out, hopefully. Shouldn't be too hard to get. We'll see. You got to get lucky with the boards, I guess, too. But that's that. Shake and Bake. I'm out. We will have more videos, including more rants, because clearly someone is listening. Maybe it's just one person, but someone is listening. So those are my thoughts. Leave yours down in the comment section, and yeah. That's it. Shake and Bake. Quick little video on this situation. I wanted to wrap it up in case you missed it, in case you saw it, in case you were like, wait, what happened here? This looks sick. Or maybe you only saw the second. I don't know. Whatever. Peace out, man.